In the heart of Sunnyvale Forest, where the sun always seemed to shine a little brighter, lived a cheerful monkey named Milo. Milo had a very special job. You see, today was the day of the Great Orange Festival, and he was in charge of delivering the most delicious, juicy oranges to the whole town. And how would he do it? With his trusty, shiny red tractor, of course. The tractor chugged to life with a happy little putt-putt-putt, its big wheels ready for an adventure. Milo climbed into the driver's seat, his long tail wagging with excitement. One by one, he loaded the oranges into the trailer. He counted them carefully. 1, 2, 3. All the way to 100. The trailer was piled high with a mountain of bright, sweet-smelling fruit. "Let's go, Red," Milo shouted, and with a friendly toot of the horn, they were off, rumbling down the winding forest path. The journey started smoothly. The birds sang in the trees, and a gentle breeze rustled the leaves. Milo hummed a happy tune, feeling proud of his very important mission. The little red tractor bounced along, its engine purring like a happy kitten. But oh, what was that up ahead? A big, gooey, sticky mud puddle stretched right across the path. The tractor's wheels spun and spun, but they were stuck fast. Cried Milo. "How will we get the oranges to the festival now?" He tried pushing, he tried pulling, but the tractor wouldn't budge. Just when he was starting to worry, he heard a friendly voice. "Nita pa Milo." It was Bella the bear, carrying a basket of berries. Bella was the strongest friend Milo knew. "I'm stuck, Bella," Milo explained. Bella smiled. "No problem is too big for friends." With a mighty heave-ho, Bella pushed from the back while Milo revved the engine. The wheels spun, splattering mud everywhere, and with a final big lurch, the tractor was free. "Thank you, Bella," Milo cheered. "Teamwork makes the dream work." Bella waved goodbye, and Milo continued on his way, a little muddier but still determined. After escaping the mud, Milo felt confident they could handle anything. The path led them towards Whispering River, which they had to cross to reach the festival grounds. The only way over was the old rickety bridge. It was made of old wooden planks that creaked and groaned with every step. "Easy does it," Red Milo whispered to his tractor. He drove onto the bridge very, very slowly. Creak. Groan. Squeak. The bridge swayed from side to side. Milo held his breath, his knuckles white on the steering wheel. Halfway across, a loud crack echoed through the air. One of the wooden planks had snapped. A wheel was stuck in the gap, and the tractor tilted dangerously. "Help!" Milo squeaked, looking down at the rushing water below. He was too scared to move. Suddenly, a long, graceful neck appeared over the side of the bridge. It was Gigi, the giraffe, who had been munching on some leaves nearby. "Don't worry, Milo, I've got you," Gigi said calmly. She carefully placed her strong hooves on the steadiest parts of the bridge. With her long neck, she reached down and gave the front of the tractor a gentle nudge, lifting the wheel just enough for Milo to drive it out of the hole. Safely on the other side, Milo's heart was still pounding. "Gigi, you saved us." "Thank you," he said, giving her a big hug around her long leg. Gigi just smiled. That's what friends are for. With the wobbly bridge behind them, Milo thought the worst was over. But the weather in Sunnyvale Forest could be very tricky. As he chugged up Windy Hill, the sky began to darken, and the wind started to howl. Whoosh! The wind was so strong it pushed against the tractor, making it hard to move forward. Worse still, the oranges in the open trailer started to roll and wobble. A big gust of wind blew, and one orange flew right out of the trailer. "Oh, my bananas!" Milo cried, watching it bounce down the hill. Another gust came, and 2 more oranges tumbled out. The wind was trying to steal his precious cargo. He needed to cover the oranges, but he had nothing to use, and he couldn't stop on the steep hill. Just then, he saw a familiar, friendly face. It was Gabo the elephant, using his big ears to fan himself. "Gabo, I need your help," Milo shouted over the wind. Gabo saw the problem right away. He ambled over and stood right behind the trailer, using his huge body to block the wind. Then, he unfurled his big, floppy ears and held them over the trailer like a giant umbrella. protecting the oranges. Milo drove the tractor right into the center of the town square with a triumphant toot. Toot! Everyone cheered when they saw the mountain of perfect oranges. Milo, Bella, Gigi, and Gabo stood together, covered in a little mud and feeling very proud. They had faced every challenge as a team. The festival was a huge success. Everyone enjoyed the sweet, juicy oranges, played games, and danced to the music. As the sun began to set, casting a warm golden glow over the happy scene, Milo looked at his friends. "We did it," he said with a huge smile. "We couldn't have done it without each other." And they all agreed that the sweetest thing at the festival wasn't just the oranges, but the friendship that had brought them all there. It was a reminder that no puddle is too muddy, no bridge is too creaky, and no wind is too strong when you have good friends by your side. Thank you for watching our story. We hope you enjoyed the adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun stories from Sunnyvale Forest. See you next time. Welcome, little explorers, to a brand new adventure in Sunnyvale, a place where the sun always shines and the fruit is always sweet. Today, we're joining our good friend, Milo the monkey, on a very special mission. Down by the big green meadow, where the flowers bloom in every color you can imagine, lived Milo. Milo wasn't just any monkey. He was the proud driver of a shiny red tractor. This tractor wasn't just for fun. It was his trusty partner. It had big, round wheels, perfect for bumpy roads, a strong engine that went sugar, and a bright red color that could be seen from miles away. This morning was extra special. It was the day of the Great Orange Festival. Every year, all the animals in Sunnyvale gathered to celebrate the sweetest, juiciest oranges in the land. And this year Milo had the most important job of all, delivering a giant cart full of oranges to the festival square. He woke up with the sun, his tails twitching with excitement. He polished his tractor until it gleamed, checked the fuel, and hummed a happy tune. "Ready, old friend?" He patted the big steering wheel. The tractor seemed to hum right back. With a happy toot of his horn, Milo set off. The journey to the festival square was long, winding through meadows, across streams, and over hills. The tractor chugged along, and Milo sang a song about his amazing orange cargo. He waved to squirrels scurrying up trees and butterflies fluttering by. Everything was going perfectly. But adventures are never without a little surprise, are they? As Milo rounded a bend near Whispering Woods, he saw a big, brown, sticky puddle right in the middle of the path. It had rained the night before, and the ground had turned into a muddy mess. "Oh dear," Milo said to himself. He tried to steer his tractor around the edge, but the cart was too heavy. The wheels began to slip and slide. With a loud squelch, the tractor sank deep into the mud. The wheels spun and spun, spattering mud everywhere, but they were stuck fast. Milo pushed and pulled, his little monkey muscles straining, but the tractor wouldn't budge. The oranges in the cart wobbled precariously. He started to worry. How would he ever get to the festival on time? The sun was climbing higher in the sky. Just then, he heard a familiar voice. "Milo, do you need some help?" It was Bella the bear, ambling out of the woods with a basket of berries. Bella was known for being the strongest animal in Sunnyvale. "Bella, I'm so glad to see you," Milo exclaimed. "My tractor is stuck, and I can't get it out." Bella chuckled softly. "Don't you worry, Milo. That's what friends are for." She put down her basket, walked to the back of the heavy cart, and took a deep breath. "On the count of 3, you give the engine some power, and I'll push. 1, 2, 3. Milo revved the engine. The tractor roared, and Bella pushed with all her might. The wheels spun, mud flew, and for a moment, nothing happened. But then, with a great big lurch, the tractor pulled free from the sticky mud and rolled onto solid ground. "We did it," Milo cheered, his face beaming. "Thank you, Bella. You saved the day." "Anytime, little friend," Bella smiled, wiping her paws. You get those oranges to the festival, I'll see you there. Waving goodbye to Bella, Milo felt a renewed sense of hope. With his friend's help, he was back on his way. The tractor chugged along, a little muddier than before, but running just as strong. His next challenge wasn't far ahead. To get to the festival square, he had to cross the gurgling creek over an old wooden bridge. The bridge was narrow and looked a bit rickety. As the tractor rolled onto the first planks, the bridge let out a loud, creaky groan. Creak. Milo's heart did a little flip-flop. The bridge swayed from side to side under the weight of the tractor and the heavy cart of oranges. He held his breath and drove very, very slowly. The planks moaned and groaned with every turn of the wheels. He could see the water rushing below. Suddenly, he heard a high-pitched squeak from ahead. Stop. Milo. Stop. Milo hit the brakes. Perched on the other side of the bridge was Gigi the giraffe, her long neck stretched out, peering at the bridge's supports. Gigi could see things no one else could, thanks to her amazing height. Gigi. What's wrong? Milo called out, his voice trembling a little. One of the support ropes is about to snap, Gigi announced. It eyes wide. If you drive any further, the bridge might collapse. Oh no. Milo looked at the wobbling bridge and then at his cart full of oranges. He was stuck again. He couldn't go forward, and backing up on the narrow bridge was too risky. Don't worry, Gigi said calmly. I have an idea. Gabo is just around the river bend. She let out a special call, a sound that traveled far and wide. A moment later, Gabo the beaver came paddling up the creek as fast as he could. Gabo was the best builder in all of Sunnyvale. His teeth were sharp, and he could build a dam in a single afternoon. What's the trouble, friends? Gabo asked, swimming up to the bridge support. He saw the frayed rope immediately. Whoa, that's not good, but I can fix it. With Gigi using her long neck to hold the broken rope in place, Gabo got to work. He quickly gnawed down a sturdy branch from a nearby tree and, using strong vines he found on the riverbank, he skillfully patched the support. He worked his beaver magic, weaving and tying until the bridge was stronger than ever. All set! Milo, Gabo called out, giving the new support a confident tap with his tail. It's safe to cross now. Milo let out a sigh of relief. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Gabo. You're the best. He started his tractor again and carefully drove across the newly repaired bridge. It didn't even creak this time. He gave another happy toot of his horn as he reached the other side, waving gratefully to his clever friends. See you at the festival, they called after him. The festival square was now just over the final hill. Milo could already hear the faint sound of music and happy chatter. He urged his tractor on, feeling proud. He had faced mud and a creaky bridge,